everyone, I'm your host Boss Zombie. Welcome back to Fallout 4. We're in Nick's detective agency thing, Valentine. Yeah? Because apparently there's a couple quests I can get from here by reading the... What? What is this? Case the mysterious stranger, like the guy who appears in vats. Sightings of a man dubbed the mysterious stranger have been popping up sporadically across the old U.S. for years now. Best case, the man's an amoral lunatic. Worst case, a prolific serial killer. All anyone knows is his MO, appearing suddenly, killing without remorse, disappearing without a word. The stranger has no known accomplices, no cleared method for selecting his target, no calling cards left behind. Sightings range from the NCR all the way to the East Coast, stretching back decades. Now he's come to the Commonwealth. Last thing this place needs is another psychopath running amok. Time to start putting together the pieces to put this one away. Description: human male. Outfits vary, but most recent sightings describe a large overcoat and fedora. Guy has taste, I'll give him that much. One man? Multiple men? A ghoul with minimal scarring? Might explain the long passages of time between sightings. Appears and disappears suddenly, suggesting preternatural infiltration abilities, access to advanced cloaking tech. All but earliest descriptions suggest the stranger uses only conventional arms, making infiltration training more likely. Perps like this make me wish the Institute had sprung for thermal detection before giving me the boot. Sighting locations. Commonwealth confirmed, Capital Wasteland confirmed, NCR, old rumors, Shady Sands really old rumors. I mean, you can appear in Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3, which are NCR, Mojave, and the Capital Wasteland respectively. Does he appear in the old Fallouts? I think he does. So these are Nick's case files. I thought he had... Does he not have more than... Wait. Maybe I just gotta talk to Nick or this lady?
The people of the Commonwealth slept soundly, for the greatest monster was gone. It took a lot of guts to do what you did. I know it couldn't have been easy.
What do you mean?
It's just not the sort of thing most folks could handle. Changing the face of the Commonwealth forever. It's hard to even wrap your head around. A world without the Institute, lurking in the shadows.
Okay, he looks so pensive.
But that's the life the people of the Commonwealth will get to lead now. All thanks to you.
Oh, look at that smile.
I didn't do it alone.
Sure. But we both know without you, none of this would have ever
Did
been
he give
possible.
me this speech already?
This is a brave new world you've ushered in.
I think he might have
Suppose
in
it'll
one of the
do.
other endings. Okay.
Always a trail to be followed.
Ellie.
Nick's not the type to turn someone away, but he's only one person. So sometimes things just pile up. We're open for business again. Thanks so much
How do
for all
I...
your help.
How quest get?
McDonough being a synth isn't gonna make my life in Diamond City any easier. At least most people.
Oh, here we go.
are just a robot.
Earl Sterling's disappearance. Client, Vadim Bobrov. Oh, he's one of the guys in the, Dugout Inn. Another disappearing act to unravel. Earl Sterling, 25-year-old bartender at the Dugout Inn. One of the owners, Vadim Bobrov. Why did I say it like that? Noticed that Earl hadn't been into work for a few days. Security was called in. No investigation, of course. The Institute took him as the unofficial word about town, like always. Vadim came into my office half-drunk with a sob story about he and Earl went way back and that he just can't believe that Earl would get snatched up by the boogeyman. My gut says he's right. Earl didn't have any enemies, at least none with motive enough to kill the guy. Not living with anyone either, so I'll have to see if Vadim or someone else at the dugout has his keys. I'd rather not have to explain to security why I was picking the lock on Earl's door if I slip up and get caught in the act.
The Earl Sterling case. Apparently Earl just up and disappeared one day. No one's seen him since.
I've been meaning to put Earl's case to bed for a while now. Glad you're up for it. So, what's your take on the case, Ellie?
On Earl? Well, he didn't have any enemies, that's for sure. Someone would have to notice you're alive first.
And Earl didn't exactly have the charisma to inspire any crimes of passion. What's that leave us?
I don't know, Nick. It can't be the Institute, right?
Guess that's up to you to find out.
I kind of want to travel with Nick for this one. We still haven't done your quest, finished your quest yet,
Hey.
McCready.
What do you want?
Hey there.
Hope this helps.
What'd you give me? Bullets, okay.
I think it's about time.
Okay, take care of yourself.
It would be easier just to have you go back to good neighbor. Okay.
Might want to pick up Earl's key from Vadim Bobrov. He runs the Dugout Inn.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Yes.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
My favorite companion in this game. Now,
No,
what's-
I always got the sense Earl was interested in me. Figures he'd be the one to run off.
That's so sad.
The Marty Bullfinch case. Marty was Nick's partner. Emphasis on the was. He must have been some kind of desperate to come to us for help after all this time.
Well, Marty and I never exactly saw eye to eye. Mostly because he was usually passed out on the barroom floor.
Aw, come on, Nick. Think of the good times.
What, when he quit?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
What did I get? I got a holotape. I love mysteries. I got a holotape. That's the case notes. This one, right?
Nicky, you old bucket of bolts, it's Marty. I know it's been a while, but I came across a little mystery I thought might get your circuits firing. You remember that ugly grasshopper statue on top of Faneuil Hall?
I know where that
Turns
is.
out it's got a note in it. A note written by the son of one Shem Drown. I don't expect that name means anything to you, but the guy was a coppersmith. Way back when folks did shit like that. Apparently, this note leads straight to the old guy's stash. I don't know what's in it, but I'd sure like to know if it's still there. I'm gonna go do a little recon on the hall. If you decide you want to get the team back together, you let me know.
Taken by the Institute, right? Why would they want Earl?
Okay, what quest am I currently doing? None, apparently. Oh, right, I have to remember to do that. Let's get this going and let me go talk. Do you have any comments on the mysterious stranger? No? Okay. I like mysteries. I don't know if that's been made explicitly aware yet, but I do like mysteries. I like solving murders and things like that. Puzzle solving. Guess that's why I like Zelda games so much. You're still here? Why would you still be here where your dad died? I don't even remember what he said. He said come back in a week. That he'd have something from the research from the thing that his dad had. Oh look, it's talking about the aliens right there in the text box. Zedans. So I guess that's why it was called Mothership Zeta. That'd be kind of cool if they did something similar. Well, no. I don't want them to do another Mothership Zeta. No more aliens. It's cute to have them as a reference, but paste that shit. God, what do I want for DLC in this game? I'd like the big one, like the Broken Steel or Lonesome Road equivalent, to be going to the Mojave Wasteland. Not the Mojave, the Capital Wasteland, a little chunk of it. Just to see how things have changed. But what would it... I mean... There's no way I could have guessed any of the DLC for the...
Not sure they're taking new ward. That is going to stain. I'll be here as long as you'll have me.
Okay, you had a lot of things to say. Shit, what was I saying? Oh, that, I don't think anyone really could have guessed what the DLCs for Fallout 3 or Fallout New Vegas would have even been like. They're so, well, maybe Broken Steel and Lonesome Road, because they're, heavily implied throughout the games. But, no one could have predicted Dead Money, that cool mechanic where, you get all your equipment taken away and...
Excuse me.
Ah, you're back. Good news. I figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect. I've hooked it up to this old laser rifle. There's no way to control it without direct neural input. better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here, say what you think.
Ooh. Alien-y. So it's a gamma gun that doesn't do a lot of radiation damage. What? It does physical damage.
You made a neat gun. Thanks.
I hope you find some use for it. As for myself, I don't know. Maybe I'll finally travel to the southwest. My father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert.
Wait. Is there? Wait. Alien City. There was no alien stuff in New Vegas unless you had Wacky Wasteland. Which are those impacts? In which case, you saw like 3 aliens in the northwest corner of the map, but there's no cities. He's talking about the Big Empty? That's not an alien city. Oh, wait a second.
Nice.
Oh, these. There's more of these.
There we go. There we go.
These things are amazing for getting rid of radiation. How many of those do I have? I should still have the same ones. Nope, I guess I put them away somewhere. Him and his family, Jack Cabot and his whole family or whatever, they're from like 400 years ago. So knowledge of an alien city would predate New Vegas by 400 years. Huh. Oh, jeez. Also, that's 2 references in one episode to the Mojave. How about that? And here I thought Bethesda didn't like talking about New Vegas.
Someone made a real mess of you, didn't they?
What was I doing? Oh yeah, the disappearing thingy. I wonder if Obsidian's gonna do a Fallout spin-off like they did last gen with New Vegas. Because they seem to stick to West Coast. What could they do? What would be an awesome place on the West Coast? I mean, there's dozens of places in California that they could do, but I feel like that would just be a repeat. Most places they would pick would just end up being similar to New Vegas with the setting. How about Seattle, like up in Washington? They could work some cool stuff. I mean, it's like a tech capital. Oh, that would actually be kind of cool. Or they could maybe go south of the border, do something in Mexico. Although I don't know. The way they make these games, I don't think they would work very well. Who knows? Okay, so what am I doing for this quest? It says go to his house or obtain the key. Well, who has the...
Got a minute? Drinks on me.
Who are you?
I've always got a minute for a free drink.
Well, pull up a chair then.
This seems ominous. Who's this fellow? Flirt. Why is that the default option?
You're not really my type.
I wasn't actually looking for a date. I do have a question for you, though. I'm in town looking for Henry Cook. Do you know where I might find him?
Who's Henry Cook? Man, all these characters, I don't remember. Wait, no. Cook was the guy from the bar that we did. He was in the same mission as the Nelson thingy.
Sorry, I barely know the guy.
If you say so. I'll probably see you around town. Bye.
That seems incredibly ominous. Is she gonna, like, try to attack me at some point? What's your name? Colette? Do you have any, like, cool things on you? Nope. Why Why did she want to know about Henry Cook? I don't even know what happened to Henry Cook. Didn't he, like, leave and, like, never come back?
No one knew Earl better than these folks. Ought to ask around, see what people know.
You got it, Nikki. Oh, you're also from that
I
mission.
wanted so much more from my life than this.
Oh, right, you had the cool, like, blue eyeshadow stuff going on. I guess it's purple. Pie. Damn you, Pie. Vadim!
Ah, it is the savior of Diamond City Radio. Have a drink, friend.
Earl Sterling used to work here, right?
Poor Earl. Gone just like that. Such a good bartender. Good friend. Oh, terrible with women, mind you. Bull in china shop with them. You
Wow.
Valentine's Detective Agency? I forgot to drop off Earl's key when I hired you people. Here, I hope you find out what happened. Security does nothing but yell at me for asking about it. I got a bar to run. Let me know if you want something.
You staying out of trouble?
You are checking up on me? I love it. Do not worry. I have cut ties with anyone who might try to kill me over debts.
Always
All
good.
is well, friend. Relax.
Okay, goodbye.
Gonna pass.
Come back later, then.
It's interesting that the bull in a china shop idiom survived the nuclear
Don't let my husband drag you
apocalypse.
into any of this nonsense.
Give me the pie. Damn you, Pie. Damn you. Someday, I will eat that pie. Although I probably shouldn't, because apparently it survived 400 years in a not airtight... Oh my god, how is it even edible? Because if it survived the...
Yeah?
Oh god. Ugh. Ugh, there's no way it could be appetizing. Well, I mean, if it's nothing but straight sugar.
I'll start in here. Why don't you check out the living room? Must be some hint where that boy ran off to. You know, for all the talk, I'd put the chances of this being an Institute snatch job somewhere between 0 and none. Just think about it. Earl Sterling, local assistant bartender? Why not nab the bartender himself? Lord knows Vadim samples his own wares enough that some weird behavior wouldn't make anyone bat an eyelash.
Okay, well, I've got a... This is a nice place. Apartment to check, so...
Nothing over here.
Guess I'll do it.
Earl had lousy people skills. Might score the Institute some points in the last person you'd ever suspect category. But why not snatch someone with charm? Someone who could get you what you want. Earl could barely get you a drink by closing on a busy night. So where's that leave us? No known enemies. Wasn't much for the great outdoors, so likely not raiders or mutants. No, this all screams accident. Now, what was Earl into that might have gotten him in this kind of trouble?
Alright, I'm gonna have to pause it because he's gonna keep talking and I don't want to continue that, so... I'm gonna continue this investigation in the next episode, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then... Bye.